Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Daily English Podcast, where learning English is easy and fun.
Hello, Amelia, and hello, everyone listening today. I'm Leo, and I'm really happy to be here with all of you today.
Hi, Leo. So, how are you today? You seem very energetic this morning.
Oh, yes, I'm doing absolutely great. Thank you so much for asking. And you, Amelia? You look very happy and excited today. What's going on?
Yes, I am so excited today, Leo, because today's topic is really interesting, and I think everyone listening is going to love it.
That's right. Today's topic is simple, but it is also very important, not just for learning English, but also for understanding the world around us.
Exactly. So everyone, please listen carefully and try to repeat after us whenever you can. That is the best way to improve your English.
And don't worry at all. We will speak slowly and clearly so that everyone can understand, even if you are a beginner. We are here for you.
Remember, before we start today's episode, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. It helps us so much, and it means you will never miss a new episode.
Yes, please subscribe, like this video, and share it with your friends and family who are also learning English. Every share helps us grow.
All right, everyone, are you ready? Let's begin today's very exciting conversation.
Let's go.
So, Leo, today we are talking about AI, which stands for Artificial Intelligence. Now, before we go further, Leo, can you tell our listeners what does AI mean in simple words?
Of course, great question, Amelia. So, the word artificial means something that is made by humans. It is not natural. For example, plastic flowers are artificial flowers. They look like real flowers, but humans made them.
Yes, that's a great example. And the word intelligence means the ability to think, learn, and understand things. Humans have intelligence. Animals also have some intelligence.
So when we put them together, artificial intelligence means a machine or computer that can think and learn like a human being. It is a machine, but it acts smart, like a person.
Exactly. And we usually just say AI, AI. It's shorter and easier to say. You will hear this word everywhere today, in the news, on the internet, on your phone.
Right. In fact, AI is not a new idea. Scientists and computer engineers have been working on AI for many years, since the 1950s actually. But in recent years, AI has become so much more powerful and so much more common in our daily lives.
Wow, since the 1950s, that is a long time. So AI has been developing slowly for many decades, and now, in the 2020s, it has become something that almost every person uses every single day.
Exactly right, Amelia, and that is what makes this topic so exciting. AI is no longer just something from science fiction movies. You know, those movies where robots walk around and take over the world.
Yes, I know those movies, very dramatic. But in real life, AI is actually much more helpful and much more normal than that.
Yes, real AI is not scary like in the movies. It is helpful. It makes our lives easier. And today, we're going to talk about exactly how it does that.
And listeners, as we talk, please try to remember the new vocabulary words. We will explain each one slowly. Ready? Let's continue.
All right, so Amelia, let's talk about something very relatable. When do you personally use AI in your daily life? Like every day, when does AI show up for you?
Good question, Leo. Well, honestly, Leo, AI shows up in my life from the very moment I wake up in the morning. I'm not even joking.
Really? From the moment you wake up? Tell us more. What happens?
Okay, so in the morning, my phone alarm goes off, and my phone has an AI assistant. So sometimes I just say, hey, stop the alarm, and it stops. I don't even have to touch my phone.
Oh, yes, I do the same thing. I say snooze, and the alarm stops for 5 more minutes. My AI assistant is very obedient. It always listens to me.
Yes, very obedient. And then I check the weather, but I don't go outside to feel the weather. I just ask my phone's AI assistant, hey, what's the weather today? And it tells me immediately.
Yes, and that's so useful because then you know, should I bring an umbrella? Should I wear a jacket? The AI helps you plan your day in just a few seconds.
Exactly. And then I go to the kitchen. I have a smart speaker on my kitchen counter. It's a small device, and it has AI inside it. I ask it to play music for me while I cook breakfast, and it plays exactly the kind of music I like.
Ooh, a smart speaker. Let's explain that for our listeners. A smart speaker is a small device, like a little box that you keep in your home. It has a built-in AI assistant. You can talk to it, ask it questions, give it commands, and it responds. Famous examples are Amazon Echo and Google Home.
Yes, and what's amazing is the AI in these smart speakers actually learns your habits over time. So if you always ask it to play jazz music in the morning, it starts to suggest jazz music to you automatically. It remembers what you like.
That is so cool. And listeners, have you ever used a smart speaker or a voice assistant? Think about it. If you have a phone, you probably already have one.
And there are so many more examples throughout the day. When you use a GPS navigation app to find directions, that uses AI. The app looks at traffic, road conditions, and finds the fastest route for you. That is AI working in real time.
Yes, like Google Maps or Waze. I use Google Maps almost every day, and it's amazing because sometimes it tells me there is heavy traffic ahead, take a different route, and that information comes from AI analyzing thousands of data points every second.
Let's explain the phrase data points because that is an important concept. Data means information, and AI collects huge amounts of information from many users, from many locations, from many times of the day. It analyzes all of that information to make smart decisions. That collection of information is called data.
So basically, the more data AI has, the smarter it gets. It learns from information, just like humans learn from experience.
Perfectly explained, Leo. So as you can see, AI is already part of our daily routine from morning to night. And we haven't even talked about smartphones yet, which is probably the biggest one.
Oh yes, smartphones. That is our next section, and it's a big one. So stay with us, everyone.
Okay, so let's talk about smartphones and AI. Now, almost everyone in the world has a smartphone today, right? And I think most people don't realize just how much AI is inside their phone.
Absolutely. Your smartphone is basically a little AI machine that fits in your pocket. There is AI in so many parts of your phone. Let me start with one of the most obvious ones.
Yes, please tell us.
Okay, so face recognition or face recognition. When you pick up your phone and it looks at your face and unlocks automatically, that is AI. The phone has learned your face. It knows your specific face features, the shape of your eyes, your nose, your mouth, and it uses AI to compare your face every time you unlock the phone.
And the word recognition, let's define that. Recognition means the ability to identify or know something from past experience. So face recognition means the phone recognizes or knows your face.
And it's not just face recognition. Some phones use fingerprint recognition too, where the phone learns your fingerprint and uses it to unlock. Both face recognition and fingerprint recognition are powered by AI.
Great! Now let's talk about the camera, because this is one that I love. When you take a photo with your smartphone, the camera uses AI to make the photo look better automatically.
Yes, this is called computational photography. That's a fancy term, but in simple words, it means the AI in your camera is working behind the scenes to make every photo look as beautiful as possible.
For example, the AI can detect if you're taking a photo of a person or a landscape or food, and it automatically adjusts the colors, the brightness, and the sharpness to make the photo look perfect for that specific type of photo.
And there's also the portrait mode, where the background becomes blurry and the person in the front looks very sharp and clear. That blurring effect is created completely by AI. The phone doesn't have a special lens for that. It's all software in AI.
Software, let's explain that quickly. Software is the programs and instructions that run inside a computer or phone. It's not a physical thing you can touch. It's the invisible brain of the device, and AI is a type of software.
Exactly. Now, another big AI feature in smartphones is the keyboard and autocorrect. When you type a message and you make a spelling mistake, your phone automatically corrects it. That is AI.
Yes, and sometimes the autocorrect is very helpful, but sometimes it changes your word to something completely different and embarrassing.
Yes, we have all sent a message that autocorrect changed to something very strange. But overall, autocorrect and predictive text are very helpful AI features.
Predictive text is when your phone suggests the next word you might want to type. So if you type good, the phone might suggest morning or night or job based on what you usually write.
So your smartphone is basically an AI powerhouse. Face recognition, camera improvements, autocorrect, voice assistance, all of it is AI working hard for you every single day.
And listeners,
Now, here is a section that I think is very special, especially for all of our listeners who are learning English. We're going to talk about AI for learning.
Yes, this is my favorite section because AI has completely changed the way people learn languages, including English. And honestly, it has made learning so much more accessible and so much more fun.
Let's start with something many people know, translation apps. Have you ever used an app like Google Translate? You type or speak in one language and it instantly translates to another language. That is powered by AI.
And the translation quality has become so much better because of AI. 10 years ago, translation apps made many mistakes. The translations were awkward and unnatural. But today, with AI, the translations are much more natural and much more accurate.
Accurate means correct, precise, without mistakes. So AI has made translation more accurate, more correct, and natural sounding.
And then there are language learning apps like Duolingo, which many of you might already use. Duolingo uses AI to personalize your lessons. So if you are good at vocabulary, but you struggle with grammar, the AI notices that and gives you more grammar practice.
Let's explain personalize. To personalize something means to make it specific for you, based on your needs and your level. So AI can personalize your learning experience, which means your learning is designed just for you, like a private tutor.
Yes, in the past, a private tutor was very expensive. Not everyone could afford one, but now AI can act like a private tutor for free or for very low cost through apps and websites. This is incredible.
And there are AI tools specifically for English learning. For example, ChatGPT and similar AI tools. You can have a full conversation in English with an AI. You can ask it to correct your grammar, explain vocabulary, give you example sentences, anything.
And listeners, that means you can practice English anytime you want, day or night. The AI is always available. It never gets tired, it never gets impatient, and it never judges you for making mistakes.
That's such an important point. Many people are afraid to speak English because they are scared of making mistakes in front of other people. But with AI, you can practice as much as you want without any fear or embarrassment.
and there are also AI tools that listen to your pronunciation and tell you if you are saying words correctly. So you can say a word and the AI will tell you, great job, or try again. Your pronunciation of this sound needs a little work.
And pronunciation, for our beginners, means the way you say a word, how you move your mouth, tongue, and lips to produce the correct sounds. Good pronunciation helps people understand you clearly.
And think about this. There are people in small villages and remote areas with very limited access to English teachers. But with AI learning tools on a smartphone, they can now learn English from anywhere in the world. AI is making education more equal for everyone.
That is truly powerful, Amelia. Education is one of the most important things in life, and AI is helping to break down the barriers that used to prevent people from accessing good education. That is something to celebrate.
Absolutely. And of course, podcasts like this one also use technology to reach learners all around the world. So thank you to everyone listening wherever you are in the world.
Yes, whether you are in Asia, Africa, Europe, the Americas, we see you, and we're so happy you are here learning with us today.
Okay, next topic. And I think this one will surprise many people. Let's talk about AI in social media because AI is everywhere on social media, and most people don't even realize it.
Yes, this is a really fascinating one. So when you open an app like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, or Facebook and you start scrolling, have you ever noticed that the videos and posts you see are almost always things you like?
Yes, like somehow the app just knows what you want to watch. You didn't ask for cat videos, but suddenly your entire feed is full of adorable cats.
Yes, or cooking videos, or travel videos, or funny memes, whatever you personally enjoy. And the reason for that is AI.
This AI system is called an algorithm, and that is a very important word in the tech world. An algorithm is basically a set of rules and instructions that a computer follows to make decisions. On social media, the algorithm decides which posts, videos, and ads to show you.
And the way the algorithm works is this. It watches your behavior. Every time you like a post, share a video, comment on something, or even just pause on a video while scrolling, the AI notices. It records your behavior and uses it to understand what you enjoy.
So, over time, the algorithm builds a detailed picture of your interests, your habits, your age group, your location, and it uses all of that to show you content that it thinks you will enjoy. This is called content personalization.
And from a business perspective, the goal of social media companies is to keep you on the app for as long as possible, because the longer you stay, the more ads you see, and more ads means more money for the company.
Yes, and this is where it gets a little complicated because on one hand, content personalization is great. You see things you like. But on the other hand, it can create what experts call a filter bubble.
Let's explain filter bubble. Imagine a bubble around you. Inside the bubble, you only see content that agrees with your opinions and your interests. The AI filters out everything else, so you only see one side of the world, your side.
And this can be a problem because you might not see different viewpoints or different perspectives. You might only see information that confirms what you already believe. And this can sometimes lead to misinformation, which means false or incorrect information.
For example, imagine you believe something that is not completely true. The AI algorithm notices that you engage with content about this topic, so it keeps showing you more content about the same topic, even if some of that content is wrong or misleading.
So, AI on social media can be very fun and very useful, but it's also important to be aware of how it works and to sometimes actively seek out different perspectives and different sources of information.
Great advice, Amelia. And for our English learners, you can also use social media for learning. Follow English accounts, watch English videos, read English posts. The AI algorithm will start showing you more English content, and that becomes great daily practice.
Oh, I love that tip, Leo. Use the algorithm to your advantage. Tell the algorithm what you want to see, and it will give you more of it. So make sure you're feeding it good, useful content.
Exactly. You are smarter than the algorithm. Use it wisely.
Okay, everyone, now we're getting to one of the most exciting parts of today's episode. Let's talk about the future of AI. What is coming next? What will AI be like in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from now?
Oh, this is where things get really fascinating because the pace of AI development is moving incredibly fast. Things that seemed impossible 10 years ago are now reality. So let's imagine the future together.
Let's start with the future of AI in healthcare. In the future, AI could help develop new medicines and vaccines much faster than today. Currently, developing a new medicine can take 10 to 15 years, but with AI analyzing billions of chemical compounds and biological data, that process could be reduced to just a few years or even a few months.
That is extraordinary. Imagine a world where new cures for currently incurable diseases are discovered in just a few years, thanks to AI. Diseases like Alzheimer's or certain types of cancer, AI might help us solve these puzzles.
And in transportation, self-driving cars are just the beginning. In the future, we could have AI-controlled flying vehicles, sometimes called flying taxis, that transport people between buildings and across cities quickly and safely.
Flying taxis. That sounds like a science fiction movie, but companies like Uber and several aerospace startups are already working on this technology right now. It might be a reality within our lifetime.
And in education, imagine a future where every student has a fully personalized AI tutor that knows their exact level, their learning style, their strengths and their weaknesses. The AI tutor adapts every single lesson in real time, so the student is always learning at exactly the right pace and the right level.
This could truly revolutionize global education. Students in remote areas with no access to qualified teachers could receive world-class education through AI. This could help reduce global inequality in education significantly.
And here's something interesting to think about: AI in art and creativity. Already today, AI can generate beautiful paintings, write music, write stories, and even make short films. Tools like DALL-E create images from text descriptions, and AI music composers can create full songs from scratch.
And this raises a fascinating question. If AI creates a painting or a piece of music, is that truly creative? Can a machine be truly creative? Or is creativity something that is uniquely human?
That is such a deep question. I think AI can imitate creativity. It can produce things that look or sound creative, but true creativity comes from human experience, human emotion, human storytelling. AI doesn't live life the way we do, and that lived experience is what makes human art so deeply meaningful.
I agree. AI is a remarkable tool for creativity. It can help artists and musicians and writers, but the soul behind the art, the human perspective, that is irreplaceable.
Now, here is a concept that scientists and experts are discussing a lot. It's called AGI, which stands for Artificial General Intelligence. Let us explain this.
So right now, AI is what we call narrow AI. It is designed to do specific tasks. A chess AI only plays chess. A translation AI only translates. Each AI is an expert in one area, but AGI, Artificial General Intelligence, would be an AI that can do any intellectual task that a human can do across all areas with full understanding and reasoning.
AGI does not exist yet, but many scientists.
And that brings us to our final section today, the conclusion. What a wonderful, rich, and interesting journey we've been on today. Leo, can you summarize the main things we talked about?
Of course. So today, we learned about 10 important aspects of AI. Let me quickly review them for everyone.
First, we talked about what AI means: artificial intelligence, machines and computers that can think and learn like humans.
Second, we talked about AI in our daily life, from our morning alarm to navigation apps. AI is already part of our everyday routine.
Third, we talked about AI and smartphones, face recognition, camera improvements, autocorrect, predictive text, all powered by AI.
Fourth, we talked about AI for learning, translation apps, language learning apps, and AI tutors that are making education more accessible for everyone.
Fifth, we talked about AI in social media, the algorithms that personalize your content feed, and the importance of being aware of filter bubbles.
Sixth, we talked about the benefits of AI, saving time, improving healthcare, making life more convenient, increasing safety, and helping people with disabilities.
Seventh, we talked about the problems with AI, privacy concerns, algorithmic bias, deep fakes and misinformation, and social media addiction.
Eighth, we talked about AI and jobs, how AI is changing the job market, which jobs are at risk, and the importance of developing skills that AI cannot replace.
Ninth, we talked about the future of AI, from healthcare breakthroughs and flying taxis to personalized education and the concept of AGI.
And that brings us to our 10th point, the conclusion, which is this. AI is here, it is real, it is changing the world, and the best thing we can do is understand it, use it wisely, and keep learning.
And you are amazing listeners. By learning English, you are already preparing yourselves for a global AI-influenced future. English is the language of technology, of science, and of international communication. Every day you practice, you are investing in yourself.
We are so grateful for each and every one of you who listened today. Your time is precious, and we truly appreciate that you chose to spend part of your day learning with us.
And before you go, here is some homework for you. This week, try to notice all the AI around you. Every time you use Face ID, every time autocorrect fixes your spelling, every time a recommendation pops up, say to yourself, "That's AI," and then tell someone else about it in English.
Yes, teaching others is one of the best ways to reinforce your own learning. So share what you learned today. Teach someone in your family or your friend group about AI in English.
And here is a list of important vocabulary words from today's episode. Try to remember as many as you can. Artificial intelligence, algorithm, data, privacy, deepfake, bias, personalize, chatbot, recognition, software, misinformation, empathy, nuanced, excessive, self-driving.
Those are fantastic words, and all of them are words you will see and hear in news, articles, conversations, and interviews in the real world, so knowing them will really help your English.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more easy English podcast episodes just like this one. We have episodes on topics like health, travel, money, friendship, technology, nature, and so much more.
And leave us a comment below. We would love to hear from you. Tell us, what is your favorite thing about AI, or what worries you most about AI? Write your answer in English. Great practice.
And if this episode helped you learn something new, please like this video and share it with one friend who is learning English. You would be doing something really kind and helpful for them.
Being part of this community of English learners from around the world is something that makes me genuinely happy every single day. And I hope our podcast brings a little bit of joy and confidence to your English learning journey.
Learning a new language is not always easy. There are hard days. There are days when you feel like you're not improving, but please don't give up. Every episode you listen to, every new word you learn, every sentence you practice, it all adds up. You are doing amazing.
Absolutely. Progress is progress no matter how small. And we are so proud of everyone who is on this English learning journey. You're brave, you're determined, and you are going to reach your goals.
All right, everyone, that is our episode for today. Thank you so much for joining us on the Daily English Podcast. I'm Leo.
And I'm Amelia.
And we'll see you in the next episode. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep speaking English.
Goodbye, everyone. Take care, stay curious, and we'll see you very soon.
Bye-bye. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe.